Hey guys, before I start the video, I wanted to let you know about our Patreon exclusive podcast. Basically, we're going to be talking about our lives, things we're doing, watching, playing, and yeah, it's a cool way for you to support us and also learn more about us. So if you want to watch that, go on over to our Patreon. Enjoy the video. Thanks. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are checking out a channel called Chubby Emu. I don't know how to say
Chubby Emu. I've seen this channel before. Basically, it's like, you ever remember that show? I don't know if anyone remembers that show. Like, it's like 1,000 Ways to Die or something like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that show? It was like on Spike TV. You gotta remember Spike TV. That was cringe. But it's basically like a dude who takes like stuff that actually happened, and then like of someone dying or someone like getting heavily injured from doing something really, really stupid, and then he like renames the people and like retells it in like, you know, in a way, and like scientifically explains what happens to them when they did that stupid thing. Yeah. For example, the one we're gonna watch, a TikToker drank a bottle of nutmeg spice. So, and then he says this is what happened to his brain. So, I mean, I don't, maybe it was a challenge video, like a TikTok challenge or something.
How big is a bottle of nutmeg?
Well, I guess it depends, because, you know, there is those like those small little spice ones, which still, even the small ones would be insane to like just chug a whole thing of nutmeg spice.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine like a gigantic, like those big ones are like that big, like, oh God.
You usually like pepper a little bit on your food for flavor, I think.
Dude, nutmeg's strong. Yeah. Like that shit ain't, that shit don't miss. You know what I'm saying? Like
chugging that. What's wrong with
God.
These people? Okay.
Dude,
anyway.
Dude, I'm telling you, the internet has like created this so many stupid things of people like doing these stupid ass challenges that obviously are going to harm them immensely, but they're just thinking about the views, man. You know, do it for the views, bro. Yeah. Classic internet.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bernard. I'm a toxicologist. People have been doing this for hundreds of years. Stop doing it. Don't do it.
So I assume that's the size.
A TikToker drank 1 bottle of nutmeg spice in a protein shake.
Oh, in a protein shake. Oh, man.
So it wasn't even a challenge. He was just an idiot.
I mean, that's still a freaking challenge. That's still a stupid freaking challenge. But, like, I mean, to be fair, that's the only way to drink nutmeg. Like, drinking it dry, it's impossible.
Dude, this guy's probably like, it smells good.
Dude, it's like the classic cinnamon challenge. He's like, but I'm going to upgrade it. I'm actually going to chug the whole thing. I'll get so many TikTok views, man.
I like cinnamon. How bad could it be?
Bottle of nutmeg spice in a protein shake. This is what happened to his brain. GG is a 19-year-old man presenting to the emergency room with dry mouth, flushing.
Yeah, dry mouth.
He tells the admitting nurse that tiny little Smurfs were...
Oh, man. Like, dude, I can't imagine what that... I mean, obviously he's going to explain what it does to your body, but I can't imagine, like, how awful you'd feel after that.
Tells the admitting nurse that tiny little Smurfs were dancing around his feet and that some of them had turned into pickles. It was the funniest thing he had ever seen. GG was an average 19-year-old in 2020 America. Because schools were closed, his classes were online. He skipped them so that he could meme on the internet. Over the past few days, hashtag Nutmeg Challenge had become popular. Nutmeg is when soccer players kick the ball between their opponent's legs, but that name could be taken literally.
Oh, well, so like the Nutmeg Challenge was about soccer? It wasn't about actual nutmeg? That's what he just said. He was saying nutmeg is like the act of kicking a ball between someone's legs. Oh. So maybe that was the challenge, and I guess he just got confused, you know, like
he got confused. He was like, "Oh, okay."
And in GG's mind, he was going to take it literally. He was going to drink a protein shake flavored with a whole bottle of nutmeg spice and post the video online.
Where's the video?
Immediately after drinking a bottle of nutmeg spice in his protein shake, GG felt, okay, it didn't taste good. It felt grainy in his throat on the way down. It left a funny aftertaste that he thought should have been minty, but it wasn't.
Minty.
The shake was mixed in cold water, and he instantly had a brain freeze. I'm Badlands chugs now, he thought. Time to post the video online and play some video games now, he thought. As the hours passed, GG's mouth started drying out. He felt like his tongue was becoming...
Here, 1 second. I'm actually gonna check. I just want to make sure this is real. Like, this has got to be real. A TikToker
I want to see the
drinks
actual video.
nutmeg. Okay, so this is real.
Yeah, they're doing it to get high.
So, nutmeg is spices. Stop comparing it to acid. It's tweaking, not tripping. So, legitimately, people are doing it so they would get high? Dude, just, like, take acid, man. Like, what? Why do people do this?
Take acid, man.
No, I mean, like, but I don't understand this logic. Like, I don't get... there was this actually talking about taking stuff that isn't meant to make you trip to get you to trip thing. There was this trend in my high school where people just took a buttload of Benadryl to trip.
Yeah,
like
people are complete. People are.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't Benadryl. It was Robitussin. They called it robo tripping. And, like, it was, like, a trend in my high school. Obviously, I never did it. But, like, why do people do that? Like, it's so stupid to me.
He got in the bathroom now. Gigi saw himself running in the mirror. But the faster he ran, the rounder he got. His walls started melting. His heart started pounding. But then little bugs started crawling underneath his skin. He tried to drink more water and told his mom that he was going to drink the ocean. His face was as red as a beet. He was hot and flushed, and he could feel himself crawling out of his own skin. He drank a total of 4 gallons of water over a few hours as his speech started to slur. He became visibly agitated, and as hard as he tried, he just couldn't urinate any of the water out. His bladder was like a balloon ready to pop. In the bathroom again. Gigi collapses. He starts seizing. In the commotion, his mom finds him on the floor, drifting in and out of consciousness. She calls for 911 as he's brought to the emergency room.
This is why TikTok's bad.
At examination, Gigi was agitated but alert. He was flushed but had no fever. Breathing was normal, his heart rate was fast, his blood pressure was high, and he had an arrhythmia. He told doctors that little elves were crawling up his stomach. He warned the doctors that the elves were going to come out soon, bearing gifts of canned carrots. He said that even after
Dude, I honestly hope like what he's saying right now is legit. Like I know he's like beaming half the time, but I'm hoping that the stuff he said is real.
He still hadn't urinated yet that day.
Oh my God,
but Gigi hung his head in silence. He gripped the armrests of his chair, fighting the urge to vomit as he seizes again for the second time. Doctors had no idea that Gigi drank a whole bottle of nutmeg. He didn't tell them that. But given this history of present illness, there's several clues as to what's happening. Gigi complained of dry mouth. This is
but like wouldn't that be the first thing you say when you get there? Hey, I chugged an entire bottle of nutmeg, by the way. That's why I'm
Well, he might not even know that he's at a hospital. He might be so fucked up, you know?
That's true. He might just be all messed up to not say. I don't know. I guess that's true. That he might just be tripping so much he doesn't even know.
So thirsty. But if 4 gallons of water didn't fix it, then what was going on? Well, it looks like he wasn't producing any saliva. His body was flushed and red, but he didn't have a fever, and he wasn't sweating. This brings us to the idea of rest and digest. When you take a nap in the middle of the day, you sweat. Your heart rate slows. That's the rest. When you see or smell delicious food, you salivate. That's the digest. Both of these are controlled by your nervous system. But Gigi isn't sweating despite being flushed. He doesn't have any saliva in his mouth. His heart is pounding.
That sounds awful.
All of this means that he has a blockage of rest and digest in his nervous system. But where did that come from? At this point, Gigi didn't even know who he was talking to anymore. He unlocked his phone and showed the doctors the video that he made. And this tells them everything that they need to know because the nutmeg spice has poisoned his body, causing problems with his brain and his heart.
Dude, imagine being a doctor and seeing that. Okay, this is what I did.
God.
Him chugging a bottle of nutmeg.
I'd be so confused, you know.
I'd be like, why?
Yeah, what? What is happening to this person?
Dude, I think the problem with your brain was before you took the nutmeg, not now.
Yeah.
I think you had a problem beforehand.
Nutmeg spice is from the nutmeg tree. Ignore the spice part, because if you drink an entire bottle for haha funny TikTok memes, you're not treating it like a spice. Like everything that's herbal and natural, nutmeg has hundreds of chemicals in it. Natural things are all made of chemicals. Inside the spice is a chemical named myristicin. Gigi drank it. It went into his stomach, into his intestines, and then absorbed into his liver, where it was broken down and metabolized. This metabolism is so that parts of the chemicals that are reactive get neutralized, so that they can't damage other parts of the body. But how does this myristicin get broken down? Scientists thought that this could happen, which makes it look a lot like this alpha-methylphenylethylamine. Amphetamine, something that we know as a treatment for ADHD, among other things. In the synapse where the nerves connect, chemicals send signals. When the signal is done, the synapse needs to clear itself so that signals aren't sent nonstop. This means that those chemicals need to be pumped back in or broken down. But if an alpha-methylphenylethylamine is present, the synapse doesn't get cleared. It goes into the cell and it forces more chemical out, sending signals nonstop, continuously stimulating the nerve. This is why we call it a stimulant. This could be the reason for Gigi's problems at the moment, but something's wrong. Alpha-methylphenylethylamine in large amounts pushes out things like adrenaline. What happens during an adrenaline rush? Your heart starts to race, your body temperature increases, you might even urinate yourself. The adrenaline rush puts you in fight or flight mode. This is the exact opposite of rest and digest mode. Both of these are controlled by opposite ends of the same nervous system. Blockage of rest and digest, which is what Gigi appears to have, doesn't mean a promotion of fight or flight mode. If the nutmeg that he ate became a large dose of alpha-methylphenylethylamine in his body, then he should be in fight or flight mode. He wouldn't be holding on to his urine the way that he is, and he would have a high body temperature, which would mean fever. But he doesn't have those, meaning that myristicin might not be broken down this way. And this isn't the only chemical that's in nutmeg spice. Elemicin, which is only one change away from myristicin, is also in it. After liver metabolism, elemicin could look like another phenylethylamine, one that comes from a cactus and also causes hallucinations. This could explain Gigi's tweaked out state, but the reality is that we're not really sure that these breakdowns actually happen in humans because Gigi has a blockage of rest and digest and not a promotion of fight or flight. While nutmeg is a funny spice and haha TikTok memes, it does things in the body. Maybe it does become psychoactive chemicals in the body, or...
Okay, so what I gathered is that, like, it makes your body think that... It, like, tricks your body into producing adrenaline, so you won't go to the bathroom, but at the same time, it, like, makes you think that, it makes your mouth dry, and it makes you think your body also thinks it's thirsty. So this guy's like... So he's drinking a shit ton of water.
He's just throwing his body for a complete loop. Like, his body has no idea what's happening right now.
And he's seeing shit. Oh, my God. It sounds like a really awful experience.
That sounds like hell. Like, you imagine drinking 4 gallons of water and you can't fucking pee. Like, and not only that, but, like, you're extremely thirsty as well and you're hallucinating. That sounds like hell. So, yeah, maybe, I don't know, that TikTok trend, I don't know if it's how long it lasted, but that's a little bit damaging. Wouldn't you think?
Oh, this is that annoying girl.
Yeah, it's an annoying one. Dude, like, it's so stupid because these, these, I guess you would call them somewhat hippies, the people who who wear tie-dye and have tie-dye stuff on their walls and always go tripping. Like, they think that this is like a new way to trip, and then it just turns out to be absolutely terrible for you. Oh, God.
So I drank What the...
I gave my friends concerts, went live on Insta, but then my crush joined.
What?
Like, dude, this is ridiculous and so unsafe. Don't understand people.
Hey guys, so I saw a video of some girl supposedly tripping out off of nutmeg, and I thought it was a little weird. Some research, and I found out that if you consume 10 grams of nutmeg, you can start to have psychedelic effects. And I also found out that if you consume over 2 teaspoons, which is 50 grams.
Guys, I'm her sister. She was admitted to the hospital yesterday night, and that's why she hasn't been posting.
Side effects. So,
Like, what? It baffles me that people, oh my God, the things people would do to trip out on anything, like, it amazes me. Like, why, especially, dude, how damaging is that on TikTok, too, to make it a freaking trend where people are like, oh, I could trip on 10 grams of nutmeg? Hell yeah.
God, the people on TikTok are just absolutely moronic. I'm not saying all of them, but like the trends that tend to, you know, spread on there are so stupid. Have you heard about the
Dude, it's just a bunch of mouth-breathing losers who were like, I want views. I don't care what I have to do it. You know, like they see the next hashtag trend and they'll do it regardless how damaging it is to them.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like
Stupid.
that. There's this trend where people were like grinding down their teeth, you know, because they thought their teeth were uneven and they wanted to be more attractive.
Oh my
like they're
God, that's
shaving,
terrible.
They're shaving down their teeth.
Oh,
It's so fucked
dude,
up.
This is why still to this day, ever since TikTok was created, I'm like, TikTok is literally probably the most damaging thing that's ever happened to the internet.
It's dominated by young, ignorant people, you know. And then whenever
And it's stupid
spreads,
because like the thing that's good about it is the thing that's bad about it. How literally anyone can get 1 million views. Like the process of how it promotes people is basically at random. It doesn't matter how many followers you have, how many viewers you average. They will even if you have 1 follower, they will put you on the front page if you just get lucky and you get 1 million views from it. So like people see all these trends. It's like, I have the chance to become a famous TikToker because technically they do. It's way easier than YouTube. It's way easier than Twitch. Like it's stupid.
I think it's easier because I think they implement a very similar algorithm to YouTube, where like watch time, you know, that's what pushes the videos to other people. So, but when you have a platform like TikTok where every single video is super short, like to watch an entire video, it takes what, like maybe 10 seconds. So I think
and the thing that also on top of that is, since the videos are so short, like you can like slide through thousands of videos, you know, like on YouTube videos are like, you know, up to 20 minutes half the time. So it's like when you watch one video, that's just the video you're going to watch for 20 minutes. When on TikTok, you could watch, you know, 100 to 200 videos in that length of time. That might be over exaggerating, but you get my point.
that's why like these attractive girls on there get so popular so fast, is because these guys
Thirsty guys.
Yeah, thirsty
and
guys.
young guys.
They'll watch one of these videos of these girls that they like, and they'll rewatch it 1,000 times. So like the views on these girls' videos will skyrocket, and then the platform will be like, oh, people want to watch this video, so they'll push
Not
it out.
only that,
Yeah.
but like young teenage girls dressing up super sexually and posting on TikTok. Like, imagine the amount of pedophiles on that platform.
Yeah.
Like all they probably follow thousands of young little girls and just scroll all day. You know? Like, it's not
It's
I
creepy.
still to this day don't think TikTok's a safe platform, but
Yeah. I
you know,
mean,
it dominates the internet right now, so
but I'm stupid, so I'm gonna try it. I'm only gonna do 1 teaspoon.
at least she
she literally said, "Hey, don't do it. This is bad for you." But I'm stupid, so I'm doing it anyway.
What a backwards video. What an idiot. Oh my god. Wow.
Stop doing the nutmeg challenge. I didn't think I was going to have to come on here and say it, but I'm seriously so concerned that I need to. Like, please, I don't know why no one is looking this up. Like, I have done my research now because I'm like, what the heck? And it is literally like LSD. Like, but like everyone has a bad trip. No one that has gotten high off nutmeg.
No, it's not. It's not like, why are people comparing it's no, that's not the problem. The problem is the things it does to your body. Like, it's not, sure, you'll trip, but that's not it. You know, like, you shouldn't be worried about the tripping part. You should be worried about everything else that happens to your body. I mean, I personally don't think hallucinations is the big problem here, you know?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Fucking idiots.
Okay.
God, people are so stupid.
Taking way more than 2. Wow, what a badass.
Oh my god.
What a badass. Dude, dude, I don't want my son to have internet. Why did my son have to grow up during TikTok, man? Oh, God.
I mean, granted, I've scrolled through a lot of TikTok and seen a lot of harmless shit.
No, I don't. It's not that's the thing. It's like, there is plenty of good stuff. There's plenty of harmless stuff and plenty of like good entertainment. But the vast amount of absolute stupidity and damaging stuff on there is insane.
It's just
like, you know, because
so
kids are
easy.
so naive.
Yeah,
You know,
it's so easy for a dumb trend to take off and people not to consider the repercussions at all. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. Wow. They're like, oh, it gets you high? Okay, I'm doing it.
Me last night freaking out because I saw a person on my walls and it keeps going back and forth.
Can y'all even hear me? Hold on.
It's so stupid. Oh my god, why? Like, none of it makes sense. It tastes disgusting. You literally have to force it down your throat. Everyone says it's like the worst experience ever. It's so confusing that people do it anyway.
Yeah.
All the signs point to no, and they're like, oh, but I might get a bunch of views.
If people weren't so desperate for attention, this stuff probably wouldn't take off like it does, you know?
Yeah, that's the problem with, you know, TikTok and trends and stuff is like, for example, that one guy who died because he tried to make a YouTube video, or it was like a Vine or something. It was a while ago, where he put like 2 phone books in front of him and had his girlfriend shoot him.
Oh yeah.
And then he died. Like,
yeah.
it's so like, I get the idea of, oh, do anything for views, anything for money, but god damn, dude, some people are just so stupid. Kids shouldn't have the internet. Should be an age limit.
The age limit on the internet.
Dude, at any time there's something like this, it's always kids. It's always kids, because kids, you know, they're gullible. They're, you know, they don't think about this shit.
Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say about this.
Yeah, there isn't. It just sucks.
So yeah, if you see a dumb trend going around the internet, if you are considering doing it, then please at least do some research beforehand, so you don't just damage your body, you know.
Yeah, don't kill yourself for views.
Yeah.
You know, it's not worth it. Trust me.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's
guys,
never worth it.
That's gonna do it for this video. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Goodbye.